All right, so hello world, hello everybody. My name is Aspen Meineke. I am the program director of the coding space, and I'm so excited to be hosting the Code for Change finale tonight. So our students have been working on these projects probably for the past month or two, and they have been working so hard on them. And you can tell from these projects how much effort, creativity, and just plain time they put into this and the passion behind it. And I'm so excited to show you guys the winners tonight. So we looked through all of the projects that we got. I probably played some of the games over and over again because they were just that good. And yeah, I can't wait. So this year's theme for Code for Change was Build a Better World. And so we asked students to create a project, some sort of coding project based around the UN's 17 Sustainable Development Goals. Whew, I know that can be a mouthful. So what these are actually is that the United Nations got together and said, hey, what are some things that we need to accomplish to make our world a better place and to make our future more sustainable? And so everybody got together, and these were some of the goals that they came up with that are, not just good things to do, but these are actually essential to, again, just progressing and making the world a better place for all of us. And so this includes things like no poverty, clean water, reducing climate change, helping the environment. And you can see so many of these goals reflected in our students' projects. And what I was really most impressed by was that none of these projects just said, hey, climate change is really important. Hey, we really need to reduce, hunger and poverty, because we all know that, right? But they really took a deep dive into, what is climate change. And tonight you're going to be seeing not just information, but quizzes. You're going to be tested tonight on what climate change is, how we can help our forests and help our animals and nature to, flourish and become better and just, increase their population. And so again, I was just so impressed by just the creativity and the amount of research and dedication that the students put into these projects. And so we have our categories tonight. And so all of the coding space teachers played these games. And like I said at the beginning, I played these games multiple times over the past week or so. And I've had such a blast playing them all. And we all discussed them and voted. And tonight we're going to be announcing our favorite ones. And so we have our first four categories for best visual design, for best sound design, most imaginative, most informative, and then the fifth one is Coder's Choice. And so that means that this project was picked and voted on by you, the coding space community. And so when we announce these winners tonight, each winner is going to be receiving a $50 donation to a charity that reflects the Code for Change mission, which is super exciting because this challenge is not about just creating a project and going beyond, what you might normally think of as a coding project, but it's all about really giving back to the community and how can we use coding to, again, make the world a better place. So for our first category, are we ready? I cannot believe we're finally here. All right, so for the best visual designs, that means that the visuals of this, they spent so much time, they went in depth, and they went the extra mile. So for this category, we actually have a tie. And so I am not announcing this in any particular order. It's completely random. So the first project that won for best visual design is, I feel like I should have a drum roll here. Or maybe I should be ringing the gong. So the winner for best visual design, project one, is Amazing Ways to Zero Hunger by Emma. So congratulations. And so she had such a unique project. And so you can see at the beginning, she talks about, this is not just like one or two facts. These are paragraphs of facts. Like she did her research. And so she talks about just how some facts about just hunger and how we can prevent it. And like the facts about COVID and the millions of people in the world that are actually, having issues with hunger and getting proper food. Again, she did her research. And then after, I think she has about 5 facts, we're jumping into this maze. And so again, she's quizzing us. She's making sure that we read through all the facts. And so true or false, you can help secure food loss by volunteering. And so I think that's true. So I'm going to go ahead and type in true. And if we press enter, it says correct. And so the little characters in the right-hand side are going to be giving us questions and cheering us on. And I just love this colorful maze. And I cannot imagine how much time this probably took her to make, like the amount of detail. The spacing is all pretty much the same between all the blocks. I love the color pattern. I mean, you did such a great job. So the next question, malnourished means that kids are too fat because they're eating too much. So I think this is false. So I'm going to go ahead and type in false. And when I press an enter, it says correct. And you can also see this little game piece right here is moving around the maze. And so this reminds me of like some sort of board game that you would play. And so it's not just, it feels like it's an in-person game, but on the computer. Okay, last question, true or false, wasting is a life-threatening form of malnutrition measured by low weight for height. So I'm not sure about this one, but I'm going to say, let's say false. Oh, so I guess that was true. And she even says, try again, and it's very encouraging. So awesome job, Emma. That was such an incredible project. All right, and then the second winner for Best Visual Design, again, this was in no particular order. We have Crazy Shelter by Brianna. And so this topic was good health and well-being. So for this project, all right, so if we click the green flag, so welcome to Crazy Shelter. And then you have all of these different levels. And so if we start on level 1, I'm assuming, the circle pops up. Okay, hey dude, our ocean is dirty. Can I borrow some material to clean it? And then she adds in some math questions, which I thought was really creative. So what is 1 plus 1? Let's say 2. Good job. All right, again, love that she's encouraging. Okay, so can I, and I think that's a yes. Awesome. And then it should move on. Okay, to the next level. Can I please have food? I'm really hungry. And then it has another math question. Good job. And so can they have food? And when you click on yes, it has a picture of them cleaning the ocean from the first question. And then it has them eating the food. And so this is all about well-being and what we need to be, providing animals to make sure that they are, well fed and they can thrive in the best way that they can. So again, awesome job, Brianna. All right, so our next category was Best Sound Design. So can I get a drum roll? So the winner for Best Sound Design is Into the Jungle by Lily and Chelsea. So this is a project with the theme of climate action. And so for this one, I'm not going to talk because, again, this is for the category of sound design, so you have to hear all the sound effects that they added and wait until the end because there's a little surprise that's going to pop up. And again, this video is about climate change. It has the theme of this elephant named Ellie and this monkey named Matt, so you'll see all about it. I think that's such a fun project, and I love how they included facts about not only just elephants, but also climate change, the oceans, and again, I love the little surprise at the end. I think they just did a great job overall, and it's also really entertaining, and I think this shows like you can make these types of topics, you know, fun and exciting, and you can have the want to like play these games over and over again. So again, great job to Lily and Chelsea. All right, the next category is most imaginative. And so for this category, the winner is Electric Delivery by Sasha. So congratulations, Sasha. And the topic of this project is affordable and clean energy. And so I'm going to go ahead and click on the flag. And so this project is really unique. They talk about greenhouse gas emissions and how they're really high with truck deliveries. And so the way that they're solving these high, greenhouse gas emissions is by including a like drone delivery system instead, because that's a little more, climate friendly and energy efficient and environmentally friendly. And so I'm going to go, this gives you some instructions for the game, and I'm going to go ahead and click next. And so what this is you have a little drone that you're dragging around here. And so on the little house on the right-hand side, those are the different keys you have to press to make the packages appear. So if I put the little drone over the green tower over here, and I want the green package to appear, I have to press A5. And you can see the little package appears below it. And then if I want to drop the box, on the top right-hand corner here, it has the key to drop the box. So since it's green, I'm going to press B. And then see, it lets it go and it drops it on the green tower. All right, I'm going to do another one. Okay, if I want to do the pink one over here and I press C5, it makes the package appear. And then according to the key in the top right-hand corner, if I want to drop the pink box, I press D. All right, so for this project, this took them 26 sprites. Yes, not just one, not just two, 26 sprites, which is incredible. That is so much code to take care of. And so for all these different sprites, there's some sort of code behind that. So it's enough to do it one time, but imagine doing that, 26 times, having to organize that. I mean, this is such an incredible and unique project. I've never seen anything like this. And to have, one key to make the box appear and to have another key to make it disappear, I think is just, again, so unique. I've never played a game like this, and this was one I was stuck on for a while, just playing over and over again because, they have a timer. You have to beat it and get as many packages delivered as you can before the timer is over. So again, great job to Sasha for electric delivery. All right, for the next category is most informative, and the winner for this is Brooke, and the project is What is Climate Change? And so this project is actually done in one of our platforms, WoofJS, which is one of our, after students start in Scratch, they move on to WoofJS, which is one of our more advanced platforms. And so for this project, she did a climate change quiz. And so when you press on the little arrow on the bottom here, it gives you some information about climate change. So climate change is the average long-term changes over the entire Earth. Because of climate change, the world is becoming warmer and warmer every day. And then they give some examples of climate change, some causes. And again, she did so much research to really make this happen and know all of this. And then there's even a start button. And then each of the quiz questions has a different backdrop, which I thought was really creative. So what objects in the picture cause pollution, which causes climate change? So the grass, the trucks, the sky, the trucks, the factories, and the house, the sky, the trucks, and the factories, the house, and the sky. So I think it's the trucks. Okay, and when you get it correct, it actually turns it green, which I thought was really cool as well. And then you can click the next button. What can companies do to reduce climate change? I think this one says recycling. So I think it's probably, oh yeah, it's that one because it turned green. So again, I love how the backgrounds changed to be what is, showing the question and it pertains to that. So I thought that was really great. What does climate change affect? Storms, heat waves, intense drought. Oh, there's so many different options here. Man, I should have done my setting on climate change before clicking on this quiz. Oh, I got the first one. So again, I think she did like 7 questions. Again, really creative. They did a lot of research into climate change, what it is, how to prevent it, especially, which is great. So, and you even have points up here on the left-hand side. So yeah, I just thought this was a really great way to educate people about climate change. So great job to Brooke for what is climate change. Again, I think that was definitely so incredibly informative, which is why it won this category. All right, and the last category is Coder's Choice. So again, this was voted on by you guys, the coding space community. So to get a last drum roll, since this is the last announcement of the night, drum roll. And then we have Save the Ocean by Wendy. So congratulations, Wendy. And the topic of this is life below water. And so let's bring this project up. And so when we press the green flag, welcome to Save the Ocean. You will be picking up trash to try and save the ocean. Use your mouse to move. Pick up as much trash as possible in a minute. Whew. All right, this game is so much fun. This is another one that I was just playing for a while. All right, click any letter to continue. And so you have your little scuba character here, and you have to place them over as much trash as possible. Oh my gosh, this is so stressful. All right, and the timer's going, and you have to try and get a score as high as possible. Oh man. And again, I love how there's so many different examples of this. Oh my goodness. This is so stressful. But again, it's so fun. And I love the background that they did. Oh, game over. Congrats. So I have to try again. So again, I love how many different examples of trash that they showed, and just really showing that, recycling and picking up trash is so important to save the ocean and all of our, fish and, all the plants in the ocean that help make the world a better place. All right. So congratulations to Wendy on Save the Ocean. You did such a good job. And congratulations to all the winners tonight. And again, even if you didn't win, all of you guys did an amazing job submitting these projects and creating something that took an extra length beyond just coding, but trying to code something and create something to help, again, make the world a better place and, change something for the better. So yes, again, congratulations to all of our winners for all of our categories. And we had so much fun working with you guys this semester that we would love to see you back for summer camp and classes. So we have week-long summer camps as well as night classes and online classes. So however way, we would love to have you involved and back in the coding space family. So if you are interested, make sure to go to our website, thecodingspace.com. Once you open it up, there's a bar that's going to show summer programs. Click on that and it's going to show you all the different options that we have to make your summer the best coding summer ever. So again, thank you all for spending time tonight to hear these and see these wonderful projects. I had such a blast going through all of them. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great evening and thanks for joining us.